Hi, this is Alex Espinosa here, and I am the owner and barista here at Novel Point Coffee, and this is a video on our V60 standard recipe that we brew for all pour-overs here. And so just what we're gonna need here is gonna be a weighing scale, a V60 and a serving carafe, a heating kettle, a mug, 21 grams of your coffee of choice, ground medium to medium fine, and a paper filter for your V60, as well as a glass stir rod. And so what we're gonna be doing to begin is make sure that you have hot water, enough, about 500 milliliters will be just fine, but enough to allow this pour to be completed. And then we're gonna be folding our paper filter along that perforated edge there. And then go ahead and place that in your dripper. And then with all paper filter pour overs, we're gonna pre-wet our filter first. And for V60s, I like to do at least 100 grams. Here in the center, make sure that all of those paper fibers have been just washed away. Perfect, and then go ahead and empty that. I'm gonna repurpose this water, gonna put that to preheat my stir rod there. Awesome, make sure that paper filter fits nicely in that V60, and then we're gonna add the 21 grams of coffee. Go ahead and just shake that V60 to allow for that bed to be nice and flat. And then we can begin. So this recipe calls for 21 grams of coffee and 350 milliliters of water, which is gonna amount to about 12 ounces. So go ahead and whenever you're ready, start your timer, and we're gonna begin to pour 50 grams right on top of that bed, and just circle outward as you do until you hit 50 grams. And immediately once you hit that, go ahead and grab that glass stir rod and just prod around the center of that bed, along the edges, just circling towards the middle, allowing for any dry pockets to be completely saturated with water. We want to make sure that our entire bed is soaked at the exact same time. And we're going to allow this to bloom, basically to degas, to allow all of that CO2 to be released. And at 45 seconds, we're gonna do another 100 gram pour directly in the center of the bed. So let's go ahead and pour that again. Directly in the center, a nice and fast pour up to 150 grams. And once you reach that, go ahead and stop. And we're gonna do a quick pour at 1 minute to 250 grams. Again, directly in the center of the bed. So we have one more pour left, and that's going to be a final 100 gram pour. And what these quick pours are doing is ultimately allowing that coffee bed to be raised higher and allow for a quicker and faster flow rate in our bed. And here at 130, we're going to do my final pour. Starting off directly in the center, and then I'm just gonna be washing out the grounds that are along the edges there until I get to 350 grams. Perfect, and once I'm at 350 grams, I'm done pouring. I'm gonna allow to my bed to completely drain until all of the coffee is now liquid and the bed is completely dry. V60s are really great because they allow for a lot of acidity to end up in your cup because of their large hole in the bottom and their very fast flow rate. So I really love the V60s for that reason, which is why we use them in our cafes. And you also are gonna get a lot of sweetness in this coffee. So here at about 225, 230, this coffee is completely drained, and it's gonna vary depending on the coffee that you use, the drain time. But we are done, and now all there is left to do is just grab your mug, serve, and then enjoy. Thanks for watching.